to my channel. I'm Reina Creole, and sorry I'm a little late, but we had some thunderstorms and some lightning, which is not uncommon for this time of the year and this time of the day. But it's okay. It's fast moving. We just waited that out. But I am here with all of you, of course, live here at the Magic Kingdom Park. And what are we going to do in this stream? Well, hey, we're going to go check out the new Country Bears musical Jamboree. If we're lucky, we might see them smoking. It's a joke. No, there's actually a smoke effect for the bear, but I want to say a couple of days ago, something went wrong with the effect and it was smoking for way longer than it should have. Thunderstorms in Florida, you're kidding? They move quickly. That they do. That they do. So we're going to go check out the show. I'm going to see if we can do the show at least twice. So, you know, the first time is the first impression, and the next one we watch a little bit more critical. We'll go see what's happening with Tiana's Broken Bayou Adventure. I don't know. They were dropping the logs with no one in it, so I know there was a delay because of the thunderstorms and the lightning. So it's not uncommon. So we'll see if they'll actually keep it running tonight. Not sure if we're going to see the fireworks or not tonight, so that's a maybe. But the main objective of this stream is I want you guys to see the Country Bears Jamboree at least twice, so you see what it's like. I haven't seen it before yet, so we get my first impressions. And of course, gonna look out for some Halloween merchandise, and make sure you drop your questions in the chat as we go along. So let's see, we've got Booth R35 who says, hey there. Hey there, and hello. Hello to you, my dear. We've got Snorted Poopus, of course, in the chat. One of my amazing mods. Cannot do live without mods, so thank you for being here, my dear. Over here in Pinellas County. We've got Northman JH talking about any picnic baskets today, like Cousin Yogi Bear. And yes, hopefully none of the Country Bears will be smoking tonight. Well, we shall see, right? We shall see. And here's Erica and Bob. Hello, my dear. Big waves. Hope you're doing well. And Meg B says the best way to see the new Country Bears for the first time would be Orlando Queen and get the real school. Absolutely, Melvin. I keep it real here on this channel. No one is paying me to go to the parks. I spend my own money, my own time, so you get a filtered, a non-filtered, no filter impression. Let's see, we got Dylan. Hey, Dylan, I see you there. We have got Melissa Bell who says, hey, everyone, or hey, and hello. And we've gone from Smokey the Bear to Smokey Bear. This is true. Hey, Mosey Cat. Hello and welcome. I don't think I've seen you here before, so glad you're here. Looks like a lot of the rides have been temporarily closed most of the afternoon from storms. Yes. When I was walking in, they had, let's see, the railroad was stopped. What else stopped? Railroad was stopped, Dumbo was stopped, Carpets of Aladdin was stopped. Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse, that was like closed off. So those are usually the ones that will shut down if there's lightning seen in the area, and so that's not atypical. They should be back up and running, I would say, within the next 15 minutes or so. At least that's what I think it should be. But usually when there's storms, after they get the all clear, usually about half an hour, they're back up and running. Hey, Fire Dragon 57. Hello, hello, hello. So good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. You got Little Mouse who says hi. Hello, Little Mouse. Good to see you. Got my girl Nina in the chat. Says, hey, girl. Hey, good to see you as always. Hope you're having an amazing, blessed day, my dear. The country bears probably work harder than those animatronics, to be honest. Well, true story. Some of the animatronics that were in Splash Mountain, let's say, got raided for parts to upgrade the country bears animatronics. Yeah, that's what we heard. That's what they heard. All right, so we got 16 of you folks in here. Why don't we go ahead and get moving? This is the Stroll and Chill live stream where I walk around the park, go in attractions, give you guys my unfiltered opinion, answer you guys' questions, and kind of give you hints and tips to make your trip here as productive as possible. Should you be visiting the Disney park? Because trust me, it's not cheap to come here. And if you have, the less money you have, the more valuable your time is. That's the perspective that I come from. Hey, going Shogi says at least when country bears catch fire in the corner. Well, we're going to see exactly what that smoking effect is like. So for folks who are wondering where I am right now, I am in the Pecosville Inn. Is it Pecosville Cafe? I think it's the Inn. Pecosville Inn, Southwest Inn. I love the food here because the tacos are flour. Yeah, have not had a bad meal here, and it is one of my family's favorite quick service places here to dine. I remember back in the day when they used to have a burger bar. Some of you guys remember that, right? So very easy to get your money's worth. There's a lot of indoor seating, and even better, the seating is padded, so it's kind of nice to sit on a padded seat instead of a hard seat. I'll have to review the restaurant for you guys. But 1 second, let me wipe the condensation. Florida's so darn humid. It really is. It's so humid. Okay, there we go. That might be better. At least I hope it is. Okay. So let's head on out. Let's go to the Country Bear Jamboree. Like I said, there's lots of space here to sit down, and it's cool in here. That's the other reason why I like it. Great place to get away from the heat and the humidity inside. Outside, of course, it's not as nice when it's hot, but it's all good when it's cooler. Okay, so there's Tiana's Bayou Adventure. We'll probably mosey on up there after we get our first look at the Country Bears musical. Jamboree. Let's head on down. Funny story. When I was driving onto Disney property, like going towards the parking plaza for the Magic Kingdom, 3 Duke Energy trucks from the electric company went flying past me. I'm like, okay, what's going on? All right, folks. Here we go. Country Bears Musical Jamboree, a wild and really good time. So let's see how this show has changed. So, the first thing I'm going to look for is see if they've changed any of the items inside. Okay, so this is different. This is still the same. This is still the same. What's up, Stroll? What's up, chat? Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay. It's so streaky. I don't want you guys seeing like streaks. Thanks to the lovely, lovely Florida condensation. Anyway, okay, much better. So this is still the same, but they've changed some of the relics inside. So here you have Trixie and Ernest the Dude. They're singing Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Okay. And let's see. What else we got? What else we got? I barely remember. Okay. From the foothills to the footlights. Trixie, famous from Tacoma to Tampa. Okay, that's cute. And let's see, there's film behind the scenes with the Country Bears. Looks like Ken Barnes, I think. It's on there. So that's an old school film reel they've got right there. And I guess her little paw prints. Well, I shouldn't say little because she's a bear. Right there. No, that's not hers. That's Big Al. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I misgendered you. Let's see, we've got the Bears have been featured in magazines, National Graphic, Hibernation. Okay, this is cute. So the magazines, and then here we've got fan mail. I love your show. Teddy is my favorite. Burial. Okay. Watching y'all inspired me to pick up my mama's washboard and start making music of my own. So that's cute. And check this part out of over here. This wasn't here before, so it looks like something that they added, which is a nice touch. I will say I like it. Fire Dragon 57 says, Reina Creole, thanks for the recommendation. Which 2 parks to visit on my 4-day turnaround flight? I can now say that I have been to the Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom. Well, Fire Dragon 57, that is awesome. I'm glad that my advice was helpful for you. See. We got Tom F in the chat. Hello, Tom F. Good to see you. And Mosey Cat says, thank you. I'm a long-time follower. Always love your perspective. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. I so do appreciate that. And thank you for being a long-time follower. Much love to you guys. Let's see, Katie F says all this thematic mess, whether or not Frontierland is being changed or not, all that because Disney had that much of a grudge against the wearers. Yeah, this really was not necessary. I will die on that hill. I think it was cool for how cheesy fun it was. I've never really seen an empty show. And on the last day, this attraction was open. They couldn't even keep it running because so many people were coming through to check it out. So,
hey y'all! Country Bear Musical Jamboree will begin in just 5 minutes. Sorry to keep you waiting, but you have no idea how hard it is to tune a guitar when you've got bear claws. The show will begin in just 5 minutes.
Hey, David says, wow, you're on. Yes, I am. So welcome in to you and the 30 of you folks in here watching. I appreciate it. We're over here in the updated Country Bear Musical Jamboree. Used to be the Country Bear Jamboree. Kind of looking at the inside theming to see what has changed. It does not look like these photos, not photos, but portraits have changed. I remember these. Thankfully, they still look the same. There's Trixie up there. So I'm glad they kept that. Disney has shown a lot of love for the Country Bears of late on social media. Yeah, I have noticed that. I have. Go and show me Big L has such little hands. Kirantos, who that say gonna beat them Bears? I take it you're a Saints fan. Who that say gonna beat them Saints? There's Grizzly Hall opens. Venue promises a wild and woolly time. Let's see. That is the Oscars original teddy bear. So I guess they put him in there. Hey, Ron, how you doing? Ron from Follow the Bradley's Fun. You should definitely check out his channel. He does Florida theme parks as well. I have not seen it yet. I am just waiting to get in. I know a lot of people went and saw it when it first opened, but I couldn't make it over here, so took my sweet time getting check out this here show. As usual, good amount of people coming in for this. The unofficial Chris Bliss says greetings. Well, greetings and hello. Welcome in. We're still kind of waiting here for the show to start. I'm glad that, okay, well that one over there in the corner looks a little
new. Folks, now's the time to start gathering up your belongings, including all the little clubs in your pack. Showtime's coming up real soon.
In other words, keep your party together. And maybe I just hadn't paid attention to this, but if you look on the floor, there's scratch marks from the bear claws. I've been at this attraction, I don't know how many times over the years, and I'm just now noticing this. The ones in the band are great. Oh, okay. Well, we know Snortopoopas, you are very, very well behaved. Very well. That's why we love you. California Dreamin' says at least they kept the Country Bears. Yeah, I don't think they were going to be able to get away with getting rid of Splash Mountain and all of this in totality. No freaking way.
Please reserve the first 2 rows for those traveling in wheelchairs for the rest of their pack. The only bad seat in the house.
I was afraid it was going to be removed completely. Yeah, I get you. My gimbal's acting funny today. I don't know why. There we go. All fixed. There we go. The Bears. The Bears. I love that skit. When I showed my family the footage, they thought it was me singing and not the Bears. Ah, okay. For folks who don't know, Ron used to be a cast member. Well, David, glad you are here too, along with the rest of you guys. Please do make sure you hit that like button that tells YouTube I am here and live streaming and having a great time. Also, another thing to keep in mind, if you are watching this on the replay and it looks like some of the songs aren't complete, that's because I got copyright claims and I had to clip some of those out. So if you're watching this live, it won't be an issue. But if you're watching it on the replay and you notice something's kind of out of sync, that's the reason why. Oh, she loved her visit. A whole week with no kids. She had a blast. And we had way too many disrespectful treats at Disney Springs. We also had an awesome time at the Whispering Canyon Cafe. Had a blast there. It's been great. Oh, I have no idea, my dear. If that is true, say hi for me. Oh, okay. How long will this be the crowd levels for the show, though? It's new, so it's packed. But what about when it's been a couple of years? That's a good question, going Shogi. If I go by historically, this is pretty much average. Mondays are usually the most crowded days at the Magic Museum.
Just about ready. So now's the time we remind you there's no eating, drinking, or smoking allowed in the theater.
Yes, right.
And you can take all the photos and video you like. Just please, no flash photography or video lighting.
Yes.
We've already got Rufus on spotlight. Rufus, wake up! Oh.
Okay, that's new.
Over here. Sorry. Okay, everybody. Now we're ready to start. Give us a little intro there, Coleman. Howdy, folks. Welcome to the one and only original country band musical Jamboree, featuring a wild and woolly assortment of grizzled grizzlies singing a little country, a little western, and a whole lot of everything in between. So get those paws tapping and those claws clapping. For five bears who need no introduction, but I'll give one anyway. Let's hear it for the Five Bear Rocks. Hit it, boys! Sweeter than a hive full of honey. It's our very own Trixie and the talented trio, Bunny, Bubbles, and Beulah. Or is it Beulah, Bunny, and Bubbles? Well, any way you count it, they're triple the fun. something a little different. How about a love song, man? See her sitting there across the way. She don't have a lot to say, but there's something about her. And you don't know why, but you're dying to try. You want to kiss the girl. Everybody now. Oh, well, Romeo, there's plenty of fish in the sea. Fish? You're making me hungry. Not me, I'm stuffed. Our next performer used to play with the Mineral King, but he's here now. A furry firestorm of fiddling Floridian fury. Take it away, Ernest.
Okay, here we go.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide?
I can open your eyes, take you wonder about wonder. Over, sideways, and under. I'm a magic carpet ride. A new world, a dancing place I never knew. But when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear. But now I'm in a whole new world. Y'all swing by and sing sometime.
I would, but I'm scared of heights. And I'm scared of swings. You know, it might surprise you to learn that our next performer is still an eligible bachelor. Is it the clumpy way he walks? Or the grumpy way he talks? Or the pear-shaped, square-shaped weirdness of his feet? Huh? And though we know he washes well, they always end up sort of smelly. But your baby, the fella who's a everyone's been a fixer-upper. That's what it's all about. Raise yourself and round the south. Everyone's been a fixer-upper. When push comes to shove, the only fixer-upper that a fixer-upper is true. Oh, I had to say goodbye. Remember me. Just don't let it make you cry. Too sad. I can't go home. Poor guy. Poor curtains. Well, folks, I'd say that's a rendition we'll remember for a long time. Now, how about we do one of my favorites? You got a friend in me. Great idea, Sammy. Hey, gang, hit it. Look for the necessities, a simple necessity. Bare necessities of life, bare necessities of just the bare necessities of life. The bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. Well, folks, this concludes our show. As you can see, we're still barely keeping it together. Now gather up all your bare necessities and exit out the doors on your right. What do you say, Sammy?
I say, y'all come back, yeah?
Okay, they kept that one. Well, folks, that is the updated show. Let me know in the chat what you guys thought. That is my first time seeing the updated show. Not as fun as the original. Yeah, the cheese is missing for the most part. That I loved from the original. It was okay. But I think my biggest beef with it right now is, yeah, it is extremely short. I'd say, Ron, would you say they probably shaved about 3 to 5 minutes off of that? And they used to sing full songs, not sound bites of songs. And that does throw me off. I mean, if you're gonna do the song, do the whole thing. You know? So much better for kids, a big improvement. Oh, really? How so? I'm just curious. I will say I love bling. Y'all know I love bling. So I do love the addition of all the rhinestones and stuff on the costumes. I'm a sucker for that. I do like that. But as for the new songs, I didn't mind Try Everything. I didn't mind that one. And Big Al singing Remember Me, it's okay. It might grow on me. And I like the opening song. The closing one, of course, is I think that's the only remaining original song left. So of course I'm gonna love that. But overall, I would say the show isn't. Oh, you're fine. The show is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. However, I'm not liking all the IP. I think that's going to be my main. I would say my main issue with that attraction is they did update some of the animatronics. I did like that. That was actually pretty cool. That is both sad and true. They're barely hanging in there. Oh, I did like bare necessities because that makes sense, right? Because they're bare necessities. So that makes perfect sense. Hey, Kimberly Ann Hart, how you doing? Tom F says I like the original better. I do too. If I had to update that attraction, I would probably pull in some more country western songs. Although I'm not gonna lie, I do like Everlast's version of Johnny Cash's Folsom Prison Brew. I would stick that in there, but I'm a Gen Xer, so I'd have to. Fantasy Triangle says I've never seen the Country Bear show. Well, at least the original. I do have the original somewhere. I know it's on one of my prior streams, but I do have the original, so I need to put that up there. Probably going to put that up for my channel members in the archives for them. It was super fun. It's cute for the kids, and I won't argue about that. It is cute for the kids. It is. There's very few knee slapping moments, both comedy and music-wise. Yeah. Pink T33 says I'm going to miss the original. This is cute, but too much song IP. Yeah. And again, that's my beef with it. It just is. R35 says some of the songs were hit and miss. Some Disney classics just don't work. Now that I remember it, when Dude was playing Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious on the fiddle and it was smoking, that was funny. Stunt Rat, hey, what's up, girl? Says Lorena, it was unbearable. Motown girl, hair, LOL. California Dreamin' said, I heard Tiana's has been down most of yesterday. Is it down today too? It was down because of lightning. So I do know that, but now it's back open. So it was probably down for about an hour or so because of lightning. But that's not unheard of. Has it been operating consistently since it opened to the public? No. It's still having shutdown issues. I imagine it was very country. How would I put it? It's more glammed up modern country, I would say. It's kind of weird, but that's pretty much how I would call it. It's more Florida Georgia line than it is like, say, Patsy Cline or Johnny Cash. Put it like that. Hey, P-Chan fan. Yeah, it's like, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's like, it's not bad. It's okay. A whole new world is jarring. Yes, it is. That didn't go well with me. My kids found the old version weird. It did not speak to them at all. Well, it doesn't speak to everybody. Some kids might not be able to relate to the older songs, but they definitely, well, I'll say for most of the kids that I know, my kids, relate to the comedy of it. In all honesty, some of these songs worked better than others. Yes, they did. Kate F says, do you think they might bring the original or other variants like Vacation Jamboree back just to switch it up? No. And here's why. They used to do a Christmas overlay, I think like decades ago, but they stopped doing that. So I really don't think that they'll do it here. With adding overlays, it's difficult in this particular park because we get so many visitors from out of town. Someone spends like $7,000 on a trip to Disney, come here, like say for example, the Haunted Mansion. They could never shut that down and do the Haunted Mansion overlay. It wouldn't go over well. And the Haunted Mansion holiday overlay is amazing. Not amazing, but not horrible. Yeah, I'd give it like about a 7 out of 10 for the most part. I will say that unlike Tiana's Bayou Adventure, Country Bears Musical Jamboree actually has repeatability for me, which is why we're going to try it again. Yes, the Tiki room is still open. If you guys want, we'll go in and check that out. The show was actually done using the bare necessities. That's a good one. Hopefully the Country Bear Jamboree does not end up bad enough to make the Country Bears movie look good. Ooh. Wow. We'll go back and watch that part in the Goofy movie. Lester's Possum part. And Dylan says, as I briefly commented on Ron's video, it would have been better as a special performance done on rotation. I would kind of say, if I had to do it, you know how you go to a concert, let's say for one of your favorite throwback bands, one of your favorite bands, and then they do one selection where they do a cover of like a throwback song and everybody goes nuts because it's special. That's what I would like to see for Country Bear Jamboree. The original was the best. Yeah, I need some Johnny Cash. Exactly. Like I said, I would have loved to see an Everlast cover of Folsom Prison Blues. Johnny Cash, that would have been awesome. Yes, a lot of empty logs that I'm seeing, probably to help with the triggering issue, I'm guessing. Because unlike with Splash Mountain, the animatronics in this attraction, there's a proximity sensor on the logs, so the animatronics don't trigger unless they sense one of the logs approaching. But those electronics and the animatronics are not getting along well with all the heat and humidity that's in there, which is why you have a lot of shutdowns. Tina the Naughty Dragon, hello. Good to see you, my dear. Welcome. And Go and Shogi, thank you so much for that $4.99 super chat. Says the people are screaming not because of the plunge, but because of Tony's breath by that nasty water. It really is kind of upsetting that it's not there's nowhere near the amount of water that it used to be. But yeah, it doesn't look good. Universal makes their water look good. I mean, it's nice and clear, or it's got like blue-green that's in it. Thank you, Go and Shogi, for that $4.99 super chat. I so appreciate the support. You guys are amazing. Thank you. All right, let's head on over to this yet another showing. I'll let some other folks get up there to see it better. 36 of you folks in here. That's Tiana's Bayou Adventures back up and running again with several unoccupied, or AKA empty logs going on. We'll see if it's still running a little later on in the evening. Because I think the last time we were here, they stopped it running like before the park closed. I think the park closed at 10. They stopped it at like 9. And it's not going to, I think it's not even going to be available for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. At least that's what I heard. No, not that. Excuse me, not that. For evening extra magic hours. So imagine you're a deluxe resort, right? And you pay all that money and you come here for the extra magic hours, which is I think like what, 2 extra hours, and you can't ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure. It's just like, what's up? Reina Creole, bring me some hush puppies. You know, I might bite the bullet and get some of those beignets to see if they really are as bad as I think they are. Fantasy Triangle says 2 weeks ago, I saw skits at a campground and they had the bears singing "You Got a Head of a Fiddler in the Hand," which was really funny. I remember campground skits, especially in Girl Scouts. They were fun. Beignets, more like. Those beignets are so hard, it would be like biting a bullet. Oh, they're at the Columbia Harbor House too? Oh, okay. Okay, I may have to try them there then.
Hey everyone, it's your dear friend Max again. The doors to the theater will open towards you, so please stand behind the yellow line. Once the doors open,
talk about perfect timing.
Please reserve the first 2 rows for those traveling in wheelchairs for the rest of their pack. The only bad seat in the house is if you're stuck out here in the lobby. See you inside.
Which is true. There isn't a bad seat in the house. So this has been open maybe 5 days. It opened last Wednesday. So I would say crowd levels for this are pretty much average. I'm not seeing like a major drop off or anything like that right now. But you also have to remember this particular attraction moves a good amount of people on a regular basis. All right. We're going to try to sit a bit closer this time. Not like super close. But tell you what. I'm going to try like right here. This is perfect. Perfect.
Howdy, folks. Our show's almost ready to begin. So just choose a row and sit your bare bottom down. No, choose a row and slide all the way across. Just make sure you stop when you reach the end, or you might be watching from the floor. Better than watching from the wall. Oh, heck. I kinda like it up here.
I think that's a new script. 'Cause I don't remember the heads talking before the show
Hey, fellas,
started.
the show's about to start. I can't wait to see it again. And for the rest of the day, the songs will be stuck in my head. Where else will they get stuck? We don't have bodies. Looks like the gang's just about ready. So now's the time we remind you there's no eating, drinking, or smoking allowed in the theater. And you can take all the photos and video you like. Just please, no flash photography or video lighting. We've already got Rufus on spotlight. Do we? Rufus, wake up! Oh! Over here. Sorry. Okay, everybody. Now we're ready to start. Give us a little intro there, Gomer. Howdy, folks. Welcome to the one and only original country band musical Jamboree, featuring a wild and woolly assortment of grizzled old grizzlies singing a little country, a little western, and a whole lot of everything in between. So get those paws tapping and those claws clapping for five bears who need no introduction, but I'll give them one anyway. Let's hear it for the Five Bear Rocks. Hit it, boys! It's a country band musical jamboree. Knees slapping, toe tapping, jubilee. After all our years together, I can still barely wait for our country band musical jamboree. Settle in. Bring all your friends. We'll do it and wanna come again. We got some fancy prancing and some fair square dancing. Most fun I had since I crawled out of the den. It's our country band musical jamboree. And seated at a hive full of honey, it's our very own Trixie and the talented trio, Bunny, Bubbles, and Beulah. Or is it Beulah, Bunny, and Bubbles? Well, any way you count it, they're triple the fun. Okay, boys. Now why don't we try something a little different? How about a love song, man? There you see her, sit there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her. And you don't know why, but you're dying to try. You wanna kiss the girl. Everybody now. kitchens. Fish, you're making me hungry. Not me, I'm stuffed. Yeah. Okay, now. Our next performer used to play with the Mineral Kings, but is here now. A furry firestorm of fiddling Floridian fury. Take it away, Ernest. Where'd he come from? I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide?
I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under, on a magic carpet ride, a whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. But when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear. But now I'm in a whole new world with you. Now sing like you sing sometimes.
I would, but I'm scared of heights. And I'm scared of swings. You know, it might surprise you to learn that our next performer is still an eligible bachelor. Is it the clumpy way he walks? Or the grumpy way he talks? Or the pear-shaped, square-shaped weirdness of his feet? Huh? And though we know he washes well, he always ends up sort of smelly. But you never meet a fella who's as sensitive. Everyone's a bit of a fixer-upper. That's what it's all about. Raise yourself and round the side. Everyone's a bit of a fixer-upper. When push comes to shove, the only fixer-upper fixer that a fixer-upper is true. True. Love. Remember me. Oh, I had to say goodbye. Remember me. Just don't let it make you cry. Too sad, I can't go home. Well, folks, I'd say that's a rendition we'll remember for a long time. Now, how about we do one of my favorites? You've got a friend in me. for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and what's right. I mean the bare necessities, that's why I'm wearing destinies. Just the bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of bobbing home. The bees are buzzing in the trees to make some honey just for me. When you look under the rocks and plants and dead plants, there's tears in me. Try a few. The bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. Well, folks, this concludes our show. As you can see, we're still barely keeping it together. Now gather up all your bare necessities and exit out the doors on your right. What do you say, Sammy?
I say, y'all come back, yeah?
Please return. Anytime. The welcome mat is always out, 'cause seeing you is fine. We hope that you'll be coming back again.
So, folks, that was our second viewing of the new Country Bear musical Jamboree show. Go and Shogi, thank you so much again for this additional $4.99 super chat. Says they should close with the opening song and it should be a minute and a half longer. Long enough they could sell it and play it around the parks. I certainly do agree that those songs need to be longer. And part of me can't help but wonder if that's a cost-cutting measure. Because it just seems really, really jarring. That's like, okay, let's put it this way. If I'm a kid and I know all of You've Got a Friend in Me, I want to hear that whole freaking thing, okay? But it's like what they did with the Beauty and the Beast sing-along. They purposely cut the songs short, and I think that does such a disservice to the to that IP. So it's like if you're gonna do it, you need to do it all. But yeah, I would have loved another rendition of the open. I really did like the opening song, really did. Thank you so much for that additional super chat. All right, folks. So let's see. 31 of you folks in here. We've got an hour left of the stream to go. I am actually gonna dip into the Christmas shop real quick. But don't worry if you're just coming into the stream and you're like, I missed the show. Don't worry. We'll check it out one more time before we end the stream. We'll do a three-peat. And I have to say, the fact that I actually want to do a three-peat and it doesn't bother me speaks to, even with all of its flaws, the repeatability of that attraction. Or should I say, yeah, re-experienceability. I know it's not a word, but you get my point. Like with Tiana's Bayou Adventure, for me, that's one and done. The new Country Bears musical Jamboree show, yeah, I can actually sit through it a couple more times, and it's okay. Hey, TD, how you doing? Good seeing you, my friend. So glad you're here. Also, another reason we're going to go into the Christmas shop is because, and props to Drew the Disney dude for turning me on to this, apparently they've got a little surprise in one of the windows. I think it's Jacob Marley, I believe. So we're over here in Liberty Square, Hall of Presidents. Dang, y'all. Ooh, selection's going to be nuts coming up. But here's the Liberty tree, which I believe has a lamp. 13 lamps for the 13 original rebelling treasonous colonists. Okay, so here's the Liberty tree up here. I love the ye old Christmas shop because, hey, Christmas all year round. And not only that, but it smells so good in here. Oh my gosh. Although they've got Nightmare Before Christmas gear in here. And it smells like Christmas tree up in this place. I love it. I love it. That's called jamming. I gotcha. Oh, the real Steven TV says, hello all. Well, hello. I'm glad you're here. We're over here hanging out in the ye old Christmas shop across from the Hall of Presidents because I love the Christmassy smell in here. Oh, these are nice. We have Sally ears, so got Nightmare Before Christmas gear in here. Of course, why did they have 4th of July gear in here too is beyond me, but anyway. You can come in here, and I think here's where you can get the personalized ornaments, though, too. Look. Although they are pricey. I think these are like $20. Shoot, this is $25. So the ornaments are not cheap in here, but you'll get some unique things. At least a tech works. You're so right about that, David. And the animatronics look amazing. They really do. Not only just the movements, but with the way they've updated the paint and especially the costumes. Like I say, I love Blvd. So I love that they updated so many things. Ooh, I like this one here. Kiss the Girl. Yeah, I don't know how I kind of feel about that one. Although I really think it's funny who's singing it though. But there's something, the one thing that I think is missing, and I won't say I think, I know that it is. In that show, the quote-unquote male gaze is missing. Here's what I mean. For those of you who remember the original show, remember when Girlfriend would descend down, kind of like Dolly Parton style, and the mooses on the wall would catcall her, sing it, gal. They were just overjoyed at how beautiful she was. You listen to her sing. I noticed that's gone. Also with the song Try Everything, if you guys remember the other song, Every Guy That Turns Me On Turns Me Down, notice that song is gone. Where Girlfriend, where Trixie was trying to pursue a guy who didn't want anything to do with her, that's gone. Don't tell me those two are coincidences because I don't believe it. Now, from a kid's point of view, you're probably not going to pay attention. But as someone with a long memory of what the attraction used to be, removing those things seemed very suspect to me. Ooh, look, awesome mix. Man, you can make this yourself. Get a cassette tape and print that on yourself. How much do they want for this? They want $25 for this. Seriously. Go to Michael's and get all the materials and make this. For real. You can find a Marvel sticker, or better yet, print this on a computer at home. Trust me. There's some stuff where it's just like, nah. I do like this one though. Spider-Man Christmas. I don't like that opening at all. Nails on the chalkboard. Yeah, everything isn't gonna appeal to everyone. That's true. Yeah, Whole New World doesn't work either. I mean, they do it, and again, they don't do the whole entire song. You know, so you feel shortchanged.
So sorry.
I gotta find the book. Yeah. Well, if it isn't Cyrano de Bergerac. I will say, on the whole, well, first of all, Blood on the Saddle is no longer there. I'm sad it's gone, but I can live with that. But with Big Al now singing Remember Me, and no, that will never be. Oh, wait, no. Please don't whip a review for this one. But Blood on the Saddle will always be classic. Ooh, I like this one. That's pretty cool. This one here. In the bottle. Excuse me. There are really cool ornaments that you're not going to be able to get anywhere else. So I would say in your theme park budget for spending items, just noting how much they are. And you want to get something you can't get anywhere else. Because if you get an ornament like this and then you go to Michael's and get the same one for $12, you're going to be pissed. So far, the moose rocks. Yeah, I like the mooses. The mooses. They're pretty cool. Look at this. Plus, also remember, Hallmark has Disney ornaments as well, especially Haunted Mansion. I will say this: if you're a Haunted Mansion fan, okay, sooner rather than later, you probably want to get those ornaments from Hallmark because they look flipping fabulous. Look at this. That's Vanessa, but she looks in the mirror and there's Ursula. I like that. How long do you think this show will last? Aikido, I think that show is going to hang around for quite some time. Just judging by the audience reaction and everything, it's, yeah, the IP is freaking annoying. I'm not going to lie. It is. But on the whole, it's got repeatability. People are going to want to come back and see that show over and over. So I think it's going to be around. Can they tweak parts? Yeah, it's very easy to update the music parts. Ooh, I like this. Freaking like this. Okay, so let's see. These are these are $30. So for the personalized ornaments, you're going to already start at $30. I like this. I'm not even going to lie. This is up my alley. $30. Then if you want to add the name, year, or number, that's an additional $5. Month, day, and year, add $15. Additional word is $5. An additional artwork selection, you add $5. These are not refundable, so keep that in mind. This is cute. Got a little stand for it. $40. Honestly, you can make this yourself. Trust me. All it is painted, bent aluminum. You can twist it the way that you want. This is cute. So yeah, you can get yourself a personalized ornament. Again, something you can't get anywhere else. I know some families where they get an ornament for each year that they visit the Walt Disney Parks. It's like a keepsake. So a friend of mine, well, she was a Disney travel agent. She had like, I don't know, like about 25 of them. So every year they would get a different one and get it personalized. So it's cool. Oh, I like this one with Stitch jumping out. I like that. Stitch is my boy. I love him. 5 years before they changed the track. I pretty much agree with that. Pretty much agree. Bro, the moose was right on my mind. Fantasy Triangle. I always love the moose. They remind me of Buffalo Wild Wing. Probably keeping it short since kids' attention spans are limited now. I've heard that, but when I go back and I watch, when I remember the previous show, kids were freaking fascinated. And again, I'll go back to Beauty and the Beast sing along with that one. With the Beauty and the Beast sing along, I saw kids like singing, and when they cut the song off, you know the first song in Beauty and the Beast, the Good Morning song, they cut that short, and kids were looking like, what the bleep just happened? So they know. They know. It's kind of like also with the user experience. As long as you don't make people think or notice that something's off, they'll kind of stay in it. It's one of those things. As I said before, I blame it all on TikTok for the lengths. That's true. Most people do have a shorter attention span. But at the same time, if something is good, if it's engaging and it engages you on several levels, it will keep you. It'll keep you immersed, like video games. All right, let's see. It's 8:27. Trying to decide what you guys want to try. Okay, so let's see. Before we do one more gin, as my cousins in the South would say, in Florida would say, we can do one more attraction before we do our last rodeo on the Country Bears. So we can either do the Haunted Mansion, we could do It's a Small World, or we could do Pirates of the Caribbean. You guys let me know. In the chat. Let's see. The fireworks do not start for another, I want to say, 50 minutes, and folks are already gathering in the mosh pit. Let me show you. So they already got the exits roped off, so you know where to go. Okay, fine. If you're looking for fireworks, please continue down this walkway. Hey, Abu, how you doing? Bakanawa is here. Abu Nas is here. Good seeing you, my dear. Tom F, I believe they do. I could be wrong, but I think they still have their bears. With Japan, they have a lot more reverence for the history of attractions, so I think they still do.
left, but you can see those fireworks.
Love being able to chat with people and be part of a stream vacation. Well, you were very welcome, Starlina. Very welcome. This is the mosh pit for the fireworks. Everyone should do the mosh pit viewing at least once. But it is very crowded. Just keep that in mind. You have to get past all of these people to get out of the park. So if you're going to be watching the fireworks here in the mosh pit, be prepared to stay in the park at least an hour after the fireworks and before going to your car. It's actually quite relaxing doing that stroll afterwards. Hey, BR guys, says good evening. It's fun hanging with you as I pack for a milder climate. I'm heading to San Diego Comic-Con. BR guests, can you put me in your suitcase? I so want to go. I do. I want to go. I've never been there before. Kate F., I have done Tiana's Bayou Adventure, I want to say a total of 3 times. I did it with pass holder previews and also, just pass holder previews because I couldn't get a virtual queue reservation. But another reason why I did those is also because the animatronics weren't working too great. So to get me to capture what the attraction would look like at certain stages. So, yep, I fell on that for y'all. I see pirates. I see pirates. I see pirates. Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll head on over to pirates. We'll head on over to the pirates. Or pirates, but I might be by. We did, Tom F. says, we did the mosh pit on July 4th. Oh my gosh, 2018, it was nuts. It's insane. I mean, there's nothing like being right there in front of the castle for those fireworks, but it'll cost you. Hey, Abu, says likewise, this is the closest I'll be in these theme parks. You're doing God's work, honey. I'm proud of you and how you hustle. Well, thank you so very much, my dear. I appreciate that. And so proud of you for your album that's coming out. Just fire. Just fire, folks. Make sure that you are subscribed to Abu Nas's channel. Let's see, which way we gonna go? We'll take the scenic route on over. I like how all the walls move in the tiki room. Yeah, I do too. Oh, wait. This is what I wanted to show you guys. That is such a cool touch. Here, let me get a little bit closer to you guys can see. And this is what Drew Disney Dude was letting us know. I think that's supposed to be Jacob Marley, I believe. It's the little things, you know? Very cute. Well, I think I'm having issues with my chats going through. Going to cut my losses. Y'all have a good night. Hey, OCBD, this is the first one that I've seen from you, so I don't know what the heck is going on. So sorry. But I'm glad this one went through. Sorry. So I could see you, so I'm glad you're here. Let's see. Haunted Mansion, always my pick. Y'all know me. Yes, he is. He is dropping beats. Ichabod Crane. Oh, Thick Cut Sleepy Hollow. You know what? I'm so glad I have y'all here. Because right over there is Sleepy Hollow. Thank you, Ron. It's Ichabod Crane. Thank you. Good addition. Gotta give props. Yeah, that was really cool. Very nice. Very nice touch. 'Cause, 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 It used to be the little things, not so much anymore. Hey, Thomas. Yeah. So it's little touches that make the Disney difference, right? So I'll give them props for that and hope that they do more with that. And again, a big heads up to Drew Disney Dude for bringing that to my attention. So you got to check out his channel. Okay. Was going to do Pirates, but let's see. I'm actually closer to the Haunted Mansion. We'll do Pirates next time. Next time for sure. Now go to the Columbia Harbor House and get me my hush puppies. Too funny, Ron. Oh, I know. I've been on Pirates of the Caribbean at Disneyland. That treasure room is, oh my gosh, it's the bomb. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, let's see what we got here. What we got here. Ooh, loving the effects. Okay, it says 25 minutes.
Where?
See where the trip is. It says 25 minutes, but how much you bet it's only going to take us 20? All right. So you guys can start your timers now. Kate F says, do you prefer Mansion or Pirates if you had to pick one? Oh, man. If I had to pick one, it would be Pirates. I'm not even gonna lie. Because it's such rip-roaring fun. I love it. Even with what they did with the redhead, and they got rid of the wench auction. I'm still pissed about that. But I love how it's constructed, how the queue's constructed, and the fact that it smells like rum in there. When you go through the pirate teams, they do pipe in the smell of rum. Freaking love that. The old Pirates is the bomb. They got the real Jack Sparrow. Yep. So Abu says he's going to be giving updates on Twitter about his when his album is finally released. So make sure you follow him right now.
Last time we went on, it was
8:36. Okay, thank you, Tom. Because my theory is, and more often than not, the posted wait time is longer than the actual wait time. And a wait time of 25 minutes for the Haunted Mansion is pretty low. I would say unseasonably low. I've been out here in the summer when it's been like about an hour before you get there. Like an hour to get in. Also, when we get up here, another way you'll know that the wait is shorter than it should be is if we don't go through the mausoleum. I was just going to say Ichabod. Thank you guys for reminding me. I should have put that together when Sleepy Hollow was to the left. Yeah, Stunt Brat is a professional stunt woman. She has done so much stuff in Hollywood. Oh my gosh. I just want to pick her brain one day. Just like record with her to get some stories, you know? Because she has so many. Hanging out with Erica and Rob. How are you, my dear? Says, when on Hallmark's website, they are more expensive than Disney, but beautiful Disney Halloween stuff. My bank account is fake. Oh, wow. Yeah, girl. I walked into the Hallmark store and I saw the Haunted Mansion ornaments. I'm like, I need to leave. I need to leave fast. It's so pretty. Let's see. Has the waiting times dropped so you can go wherever you like? Kinda, sorta. Yeah, kinda, sorta. The wait times definitely are down. After like years of going to the Disney parks, usually the crowds will go down after the 4th, but nowhere to like this level. And a lot of it has to deal with the economy because travel is a luxury, right? And since Disney World is based on an out-of-state, out-of-the-country business model for visits, not as much money from the locals. The population isn't concentrated in one area, like say LA or Anaheim. It's not like that. So unless you're living like within an hour of the park, you're not coming to visit. And the most southernmost and westernmost parts of Florida, you're like about 7 hours away from the park. You and Retro can have my first interview. Oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Sakura, did I say hello to you? I hope I said hello to you. Yeah, we'd have like a round table with myself and Retro and Stunt Brat and just have like an awesome time. Takes me about an hour from Titusville. Yeah, that's the radius. About an hour. That's the most, or the people who would visit here the most. But further out from that, no. I love how creepy it is in here. Ooh. Looks like we'll go through the mausoleum. We'll put the camera on me. I'm not as dolled up because it's so high out here. I turn my fan up, but not. Okay. Invest in a neck fan. It will save you. Hand fans are great, but these automated neck fans, let me tell you, they will save your life. Real.
Yeah, it's almost like they would have let them come through here and not us. Just flip the lines, put us on that side and them on this side.
Hey! Yeah, I do these streams and I forget to put the camera on my face. The camera, I'm like, sorry, I forgot.
You don't know what we see.
David says, I live above you, the Reina. I live where Canada and the USA was born. Lots of history here. Oh. Very good. Very good. Let me guess. UK? one of these days I have to go and visit the UK again. It's been about 10 years since I've been there. So I've been to London, and I've been to Manchester. London twice, Manchester twice. But I got to do some ancestry research out there. Lewis Verge. I haven't heard of that town before. Okay, let me show you guys some mausoleum. So if you have seen the Haunted Mansion movie, the new one that came out with Rosario Dawson and Lakeith Stanfield, first of all, you should see it. It's actually really good. Remember the captain ghost? That's his tomb over there. So it's always got water and it's got bubbles and stuff that come up. I'm not happy the features aren't working, because this one, it used to be like a pen that would write. I'm guessing they turn it on if the wait is quite long. But the other thing to remember about the Haunted Mansion is that it moves a lot of people. I think 2,500 people an hour. I hear the captain. Let's see. I love the new Haunted Mansion movie. I do too. I did a review on it, and one of the things that I liked about it is it reminded me of the old school cheesy 90s Disney movies that were just fun. But another reason that I liked that film is because it had very positive depictions of black men in it. I was shocked. I was absolutely freaking shocked. And it had a diverse cast, but no one was hitting you over the head with it. So it should have came out for Halloween, but instead they swapped it with the marbles. Really? Ugh. All right. So now we are merging. We're merging with the lightning lane. Ooh, the light's open. Let's see. There's Madame Leota. You have to, okay, her eyes just opened. You have to watch. Because if you watch really closely, excuse me, if you watch really close, her eyes will open. People used to think I was crazy. I'm like, her eyes open, y'all. For real. Were they not triggered with the magic bands at one time? That's a good question. I don't know. Even when I didn't have the magic band, it's independent of the magic bands. Liberty Hall's cat. Hello and welcome. It says, hey Lorena, finally catching a live stream. My dear, I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here with us. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I love it when people say, I finally caught a live stream. Okay, time check. How long did that really take us? From the time we walked in the door until we got here. Here we go. Into the stretching room. I remember as a kid, this room used to scare the crap out of me.
Oh, no, I didn't.
And now I am fascinated by the effect that they use.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the haunted mansions. I am your host, your host. Our tour begins here in this gallery. Here where you see paintings of some of our guests as they appear in their corruptible, mortal state. Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone. There's no turning back. Your cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of foreboding, almost as though you sense a disquiet metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way. Oh, I didn't mean to frighten you prematurely. The real chills come later. Now, as they say.
Now, there used to be a body that hung up in the attic, but they've gotten rid of that. I didn't see it. I remember it was quite obvious because it would be swinging back and forth. It's not there any longer. Also, people, keep your kids with you because I almost stepped on a kid who was on the floor. Okay? That could have been real dangerous. Chef Nation said, just watch a young man, woman, and the sea. Daisy Ridley can actually act. I've heard really good reviews about that. I think with Daisy Ridley, just like with a lot of other actresses, if they're given crap, they can only do what's so good with so much with it. And it just takes the right material and the right director. Awesome. 12 minutes? Dang. Wow. And the posted wait was 25 minutes. All right, folks. Remember to watch your step on the automated walkway, or it looks like it's slowing down. So welcome, everybody. Thank you. We're over here at the Magic Kingdom, taking a ride on the Haunted Mansion.
Not cool down on the sea.
And thank you, Jay, for those gifted 5 memberships.
This morning.
Thank you so much for your generosity. If you got gifted a membership from Jay, please do thank you. And here we go. Enjoy.
And no flash pictures, please. We spirits are frightfully sensitive to bright lights.
Okay, there's a track missing.
Here in this house. Every room is warm. Hot and cold, running chills.
Awaken the spirits with your tambourine. Creepies and crawlies, toads and a pun. Let there be music from regions beyond. Wizards and witches, wherever you dwell, give us a hint by ringing a bell. Serpents and spiders, tail of a rat, call in the spirits wherever they're at. Rats on a tree, it's time to respond.
Perhaps concepts see your sympathetic vibrations and are beginning to materialize. They're assembling from a swinging wing and a
what's up, dude? He's like, what the heck is Likewise, likewise.
There you are. And just in time, there's a reminder I forgot to mention. Beware of hitchhiking ghosts. They have selected you to fill our quota.
Really?
Upon you until you return.
They better pay rent. Go away, be gone. Be gone.
Now I will raise the safety bar, and a ghost will follow you home.
Okay. So that is yet another live stream favorite. Is the Haunted Mansion. Always a good time. And during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, they will actually have a couple of quote-unquote live ghosts out here. I'm going to be live streaming that the opening night of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. It'll be my third year of live streaming that show. We always start out by getting over here to the Haunted Mansion first. Because if you think the lines are long regularly for this, for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, it is crazily long. So 31 of you got, you know what? I wonder if it's a 13-minute wait now. Let's go see. Remember that big line that was there? It is gone now. Let me see. And it still says 25 minutes. That is definitely not 25. I'm disappointed it doesn't say 13 minutes. Because usually when the wait is less than 10 minutes, or is it 5? think it's 5 or less, so just put 13 up there, which is some really, really cool Disney magic. I love it. All right, we have got 30 of you guys here in the chat. I sure do appreciate you guys all being here. Please do make sure you hit that like button. We're going to go check out the Country Bear Musical Jamboree one more time before we end the stream. Because your girl has got to GTHO out of here. The fireworks will probably start as soon as I end this stream. So. I don't know if you guys can see, but this is the River of Pooh. Yes, that's exactly what it's called. If you watch the Imagineering story, they talk about the River of Pooh through Liberty Square because there was no indoor plumbing. So they were throwing raw sewage out in the streets. So there is literally a River of Pooh. And I didn't find that out until 4 years ago, and this has always been here. The cool stuff you find out, let me tell you. Also, another great place to watch the fireworks is that bridge right in front of Tiana's Bayou Adventure. You get to see the reflection of the fireworks over the water. It's a really cool effect. And if you're going to stay in the parks for a little while, you can go jump on Pirates and all that other stuff over here. So you're stepping in poo, LOL. Only up until like I think 1820 or something like that. That used to be the shooting gallery, but now it's going to be a DVC lounge. No, I'm not happy about that. It's like, why does DVC need a new freaking lounge? Like, really? I honestly think it's a really bad show. Like, you can't afford to buy a DVC. Too freaking bad. You don't get a lounge. Although I will say that unlike, well, Universal has a lounge for their pass holders. I'm just saying. I think it is taking this as oh, right. One more try.
It's not that time, so gather up your
We have the best time.
We
literally just walked in here. Literally just walked in. So now with less people, because it's fireworks are going to start soon. So folks are on their way out. But I've never seen a line out the door for Country Bear Jamboree. The only time I've seen a line out the door was when it was the last day of operation. Where are those streetmosphere actors? Get the bucket. Well, Chapek cut them out. So no more streetmosphere actors.
Hey everyone, it's your dear friend Max.
Except for the Dapper Dans.
The doors to the theater will open towards you, so please stand behind the yellow line. Once the doors open, head on inside.
Have a great night,
Please
Amanda.
reserve the first
Thank you so
two
much
rows
for
to those
dropping
traveling
in.
in wheelchairs for the rest of their package. The only bad scene
I hope you'll hang out with me for Disney Dreamlight Valley tomorrow evening. The member appreciation stream. So does SeaWorld. Yeah, I have to get my pass for SeaWorld. They keep sending me deals and I keep forgetting about it. So I have to get that. because I've been to SeaWorld since I was a kid. Although I mainly want one because of all the Christmas offerings that they have. Just saying. As long as they didn't try to add the country rap to the show, and country bears will keep fine. They better not. Right, let me pick a spot for us to sit in. I think I'm going to try this one up here. Now, this one I'm going to be in the middle. I think the last one I was 2 rows from the front.
Come on in, folks. Welcome to Grizzly Hall. Now, if you're thinking of taking our picture, make sure you get our good side.
Which side is that? The one mounted to the back of this wall.
What song does the Lady Bears sing? Well, now they're singing Try Everything. Try Everything and A Whole New World. One of them used to sing the Patsy Cline song. These tears will be the chaser.
Our show's almost ready to begin. So just choose a row and sit your bare bottom down. No, choose a row and slide all the way across.
Kind of works as
just make sure you stop
my
and
bank
reach
account
the
just
end.
cried.
You might be watching from the floor.
You're watching from the wall.
Yes.
Oh, heck. I kind of like it up here.
I hope Chef Nation is able to join us too. Very good. Liberty Hall's cat. So thanks for the membership, Jay.
Hey, fellas, the show's about to start.
And
I
thanks
can't
for
wait to see
re-upping
it
your
again.
membership.
And for the rest of the day, the songs will be stuck in my head.
Where else would they get stuck? We don't have bodies.
This show is sort of the same length as one episode of The Acolyte, but way more bearable, pun intended. And DVC is becoming the new 33. LOL. Yeah.
Looks like the gang's just about ready. So now's the time we remind you there's no eating,
Drinking or smoking allowed in the theater.
and you can take all the photos and video you like. Just please, no flash photography or video lighting. We've already got Rufus on Spotlight.
Do we? Rufus, wake up! Oh.
There we go.
Over here.
Sorry.
Okay, everybody. Now we're ready to start. Give us a little intro there, Gomer. Howdy, folks. Welcome to the one and only all-original country band musical Jamboree, featuring a wild and woolly assortment of grizzled old grizzlies singing a little country, a little western, and a whole lot of everything in between. So get those paws tapping and those claws clapping for 5 bears who need no introduction, but I'll give them one anyway. Let's hear it for the 5 Bear Rocks. Hit it, boys! It's a country band musical jamboree. Knees slapping, toe tapping, jubilee. Coming early, playing late, no time to even hibernate. After all 4 years together, I can still barely wait for a country band musical jamboree. Settle in, bring all your friends. We'll do it and want to come again. We got some fancy prancing and some fair square dancing. Most fun I had since I crawled out of the den. It's a country band musical jamboree. They still sound pretty good. And now, sweeter than a hive full of honey, it's our very own Trixie and the talented trio, Bunny, Bubbles, and Beulah. Or is it Beulah, Bunny, and Bubbles? Well, any way you count it, they're triple the fun.
Listen tonight, I'll solidify, I'll
Okay, boys, now why don't we try something a little different? How about a love song, hey?
Have you seen her? Sit there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her. And you don't know why, but you're trying to try. You only kiss the girl. Everybody now.
Oh, well, Romeo, there's plenty of fish in the sea.
Fish? You're making me hungry.
Not me, I'm stuffed. Yeah.
Okay, now, our next performer used to play with the Mineral Kings, but is here now. A furry five-star of Finland Floridian Fury. Take it away, Ernest.
He's on fire today. Where did he come from?
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide?
I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under. Honey, magic, paradise, a whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. But when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear. But now I'm in a whole new world with you. Y'all swing by and see me sometime.
I would, but I'm scared of heights.
And I'm scared of swings.
You know, it might surprise you to learn that our next performer is still an eligible bachelor.
Is it the clumpy way he walks?
Or the grumpy way he talks.
Or the pear-shaped, square-shaped weirdness of his feet?
And though we know he washes well,
He always ends up sort of smelly.
But you'll never meet a fella who's sensitive. Everyone's been a fixer upper, that's what it's all about. Raise yourself and round the sack. Everyone's been a fixer upper, when push comes to shove. The only fixer upper that'll fix a fixer upper is true. Love. Remember me. Oh, I had to say goodbye. Remember me. Just don't let it make you cry. Too sad, I can't go home. Poor guy.
or curtains?
Well, folks, I'd say that's a rendition we'll remember for a long time. Now, how about we do one of my favorites? You've got a friend in me. I say, you've got problems. I got it too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together, we can see it through. 'Cause you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me.
Aw, say, Henry, why don't we invite all our friends out there to join us for the finale?
Great idea, Sammy. Hey, gang, hit it! Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities, that's why I bear your estimates. Just the bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of having home. The bees are often in the streets to make some money just for free. When you look for the rocks and plains and take flags and fanciers and maybe try a few, the bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. What the? Hey, stop! Okay, well, that's enough. You already had your chance. Wait a minute. Henry, get the hook. Forget the hook. Get up there and safest supply. Remember. Well, folks, this concludes our show. As you can see, we're still barely keeping it together. Now gather up all your bare necessities and exit out the doors on your right. What do you say, Sammy?
I say, y'all come back, yeah?
We hope that you'll be coming back here. Come and see us now again. We've done a lot of having guests, please. That's the bare necessities. We hope that you'll be coming back here. Now again, please return. Anytime. Don't hold them back.
All right, folks.
We hope that you'll be coming back again. That you'll probably see us now and then.
Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, enjoyed the show. That's our third watch through of the new Country Bears Jamboree. I'm about to get myself out of this park into the extraction point because the fireworks are going on like crazy. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I sure appreciate it. Thank you. If you love hearing my theme park takes, I have a new show that's starting on this Saturday, 12 noon Eastern every week. Go into the theme park news, answering your questions from my nice field because it's too freaking hot out here in the middle of the day in Florida. So you guys have an amazing rest of your night. Much love. Thank you so much. Goodbye.